Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming to my podcast, Open to the Universe, QHHT, which is Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. My name is Jen Martinez, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and kind of just see how life is going and talk about quantum healing, hypnosis, and just where we are on our journey now and kind of the things we're seeing, or I should say feeling or experiencing. And that's kind of why I put that in the title of what's going on in your life and how are you feeling? Are you feeling connected to yourself? Are you feeling a void? Are you too in your head? So it's just all these emotions, as that's what we're doing here on Earth. Experiencing emotions, limitations. That is what is on Earth right now for us to endure. And so just I wanted to reach out to you guys and just really see how you guys are and if you're noticing these energies and noticing that there must be something more. And there is. That's why I'm here today, to tell you guys there is more. There is a bigger connection that is there, that is available, that we're all seeking, we're all looking for. Having a sense of feeling like you're ready to go back home, but knowing you are enough to be here and that you are worthy to let these things go through you and transmute them. And that's limitations, and that's emotions. And as I go through this, I'm a practitioner of quantum healing technique by Dolores Cannon, developed. Dolores did over 10,000 sessions plus. I suppose it was a 50-year process in developing her technique flawlessly, where it's now radiating into the future. I do love that. Just knowing like what she did here and what she offered. She's not present anymore, but it doesn't matter. Her energy is so vibrant that she left it in her book. She left it in her videos. She's very much alive in a sense, that when she puts out her word and puts out her message, you feel her, you know she's there. I love that. And that just brings me back to what's going on in your life. But as I even go into the future, as I'm human, I just laugh because I'm much rather be in my galactic connection, my channeling, my serenity. It's soothing. I almost feel like it's less emotions that you endure when you do this, when you are channeling, when you are going within, as we all have this gift of channeling. There's layers to remove, layers that are there, how you were raised, what you took in, religious background, maybe no religious background, maybe parent situation. So we really have been dealt so many ways of living and so many ways of 3D. It's not easy in 3D. And the ones we do see there that are like successfully doing it, I truly don't really feel like they're in 3D. I just think we notice things that we desire. Maybe thinking their life is perfect. We generally have a perspective like that to those kind of people. If they do or they don't, we judge and just think that that's other people are having more enjoyable lives. But honestly, they're probably going through it just as much as you are, or just as much as the next person. So I guess it's really not judging that and going within yourself. love, compassion, ease. Um, yeah. And so doing quantum healing does take those layers down. And maybe that one's not perfect for you. What I like to do, because I also am a Reiki master and I'm also a channeler of Akashic records. So your life patterns, the things you've tried in other lives, and what you're experiencing here in this life. So past lives for me are um, kind of key. They show me the past lives that do pop up are the ones that generally need healing. There's somewhere something that didn't get worked out, that particular energy with the higher self. Also, it springing down and having, it's like the higher self is a diamond, and different parts of the higher self, which is the diamond, come down and they express. So they come to earth and they become an expression. And what is your expression? You know, it's like, what do you want to express? What do you want to enjoy doing? And they do, we know this. Live your dreams, choose things that make you happy, of course. And why can't we do that? There is this energy gap that challenges us. Those are your belief systems. Why can't we just quit these miserable jobs and enjoy doing things we really would rather do? What if it is being an artist? What if it is going to the beach and building sandcastles that are as big as a vehicle? That just came to my mind because it can be anything. I just think we limit ourselves because, again, this is limitation. So right now we're just masters that are limited. So we are masters of the universe and we come into these bodies and we really try to challenge ourselves. We give ourselves certain situations, certain lifestyles. Do we believe in things? Do we not believe in things? What serves the body? What serves the soul? And then even in that aspect, going back more into that aspect, we're also very galactic. And a lot of people don't want to admit that, but we are, and it's in you, and there's nothing else about it. It's just that simple. We're human. We are more than one thing. We are not just this body. We come from very far away. Most of us are galactic. A lot of Florida people are Meldekian, Orions, Martians. You had to come back. You had to work out some energy. So what does your life look like? Are you learning how to love? And then are you learning how to go within and love yourself? Are you learning how to let go? Are you learning not to let things bug you? So it's those are the kind of things we're dealing with on a regular basis. Are you learning not to hurt people's feelings? But generally, it always coming back to the heart chakra. It comes back to that Christ-like energy of loving thyself, knowing that you are God. You. It's like making the dough and ripping off a piece of the dough from the main. You can use that as there's so many analogies. You can feel like you're the sea and you got one drop of water out of the sea. That's you. So it's just being thankful you're here, gratitude you have a body, thankful and gratitude that you can go and experience it. You can go out into the world, you can fly on an airplane, you can go on a train, you can go on a boat, you can ride a bike, you can run, but don't ever stop. I love Martin Luther King. It's like you can crawl, you can walk. It's like don't hold yourself back, but always keep moving. And it's just allowing that and being free with that and knowing that you deserve that experience. I think that's the biggest, is knowing that you're worthy and you're worthy of that experience. This morning, I have a friend that's sibling passed away, and so of course we all have these kind of experiences where someone we love, or maybe even someone we knew from years ago, and they passed away young age. I think that that's probably harder for me when you're young and you pass away versus you've lived a long life and you made it through. But when it's young and you leave behind kids and things like that, it does something to you. Well, it does something to me. It I reflect on my life. I appreciate it more. I'm thankful, although I would love to have been there for that person more. That's another reason why I do these podcasts. I want you guys, if you're ever in need, if you ever have that moment, you email me. And I always respond to my emails really fast. So Jenn at Happy Lion Center, and it's Happy HAPPY, and then Lion LYON Center CENTER.com. So Happy Lion Center, Jenn at. And so just know you can reach out to me. No judgment. No, you don't have to pay. You don't have to. I mean, I think we put too much around money in it being like the only way we can help people. And that's so limiting. It's so limiting. And I just want you guys to know that, you know, abundance comes in so many ways. And so when you limit yourself by money, oh, I can't do it because of money, so I guess I do have to suffer. No. Like, as far as I'm concerned, no. These are gifts that I have, but not even just that. You have them too, but not even just that. It's not for me to hide away and only be present when you have money. That's, to me, that's weird. And I know we operate in the money world and the 3D, and we have to have things. Of course, I get that. And those things come. I feel once you blend with the universe and blend yourself with your reflection and integrate yourself, you're not limiting that part of yourself, and you're really expansive and you're really putting yourself out there. And I love that. And to me, that's beautiful. So this morning, I also love tarot cards. I love playing with the universe. So when I have my moments and I'm going through it, I will pull back and become the observer, become that all knowing, and know that it's okay. And again, all this is using your imagination. This is where you start. You start with your imagination, and then you go from there. But wait, I paused it until you go, because it'll just echo and it'll be weird. Okay, what was I saying? So I love my tarot cards. I love to reflect on the things in my life. I love to go back, and I love playing with my tarot cards. They always give me a message every single time. And one of them was about memories from the history or your childhood. And I thought that was amazing. That one was drawn after me reminiscing about when I was younger and the ones who were around me when I was a kid, like other kids. And I appreciate that and honor that. And then another one was just be happy in the moment and appreciate what you have in life right now. And always being in that vibration brings you to greater good, calmness, ease. And then another one was when you're on that energy, or when you're in that energy and you're on this spiritual journey of awakening, where I am. And the other thing was just continue moving and new things will come your way. And I thought that that was such a beautiful message. I appreciate it, and I love it. So I do have a podcast I'm doing with friends. It's a lot of fun. It's living in the now. I wanted to let you guys know of that. It's going to be on YouTube. I will post it so you guys can check it out. We were going to do it on here, but I didn't want to take my personal messages away from you guys. Well, I love it. I love being able to go within and, be centered enough to express, my messages and see where you guys are at and really just be there, just be present. And to me, that's exciting. I love that. Yeah. And one of my good friends who I'm doing the other podcast with, her name is Justine Phillips, and she is absolutely amazing, as well does energy work, energy clearing. So I hope you guys do come and check out our podcast. We are going to do it live. It will be on YouTube. I will connect our video so that you can choose to watch it or not. We will have people on there channeling. We'll interview some really amazing people. Some people demonstrate what they're doing, and others maybe just talk. So I just wanted to put that out there to you guys if you're interested, or just knowing what I'm doing. That's just one of my main projects. It's a lot of fun to hear each of us, hear what's going on. And I just want to have this information out for whoever needs it, as you may just take nuggets and tidbits and whatever that needs to look like for you. What do you need? What will help you along your journey? And know that wherever you are on your journey, it's exactly where you need to be. And just always knowing that you live in the moment. I think that no matter what, we all get kind of caught up in those moments. Someone leaving, passing away. I mean, not even just that, someone moving from your area across country. That happens too. I mean, I've done that my darn self. So it's pulling yourself back and not judging situations, ridicule. Those are just old energies that don't want you to leave it. It doesn't want you to expand, to evolve. Just know you are worthy, know you are amazing, and it's okay where you're at right now, wherever it is. And I just want to thank you guys so much for downloads, for listening to me. And I don't know who is all listening to me. I get so many, and it does put me in the awe moment of thank you. I really appreciate you guys out there. I really appreciate the love and the following. I mean, what an honor. I appreciate it. So if you have questions, again, feel free to email me. I love responding to them. If you want any sessions, let me know. Yeah, so just, Jen at happylioncenter.com. So I always look forward to connecting to you guys, to anyone. We're all actually consciously connected. That's the other amazing part of it all. And so, it's a lot of fun. I love, like I was saying about the galactic, I'm really feeling more galactic, more my galactic bridges, connections, Syrian, like I said, a lot of Orions, a lot of Martians, Meldekians. You all had to come back. You all had to work something out. And it's embracing it, and it's loving it, and knowing that you are here, you are worthy, or you wouldn't be here, you know? And so just knowing that and appreciating it, and just one step at a time, one day at a time, and it's okay. I think that's my biggest message. It's okay. And the energy is very intense lately. And know that, um, you're worthy of being here. You're worthy of your body. You're worthy of so much. And just enjoy all of everything that life has to offer. Enjoy the food you're eating. Enjoy the people around. Laugh. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy that if you choose to go on a vacation, or if you choose to learn a new technique or a new job, what if you want to do what I'm doing? Why not? You are worthy of it. And just know that, and guide yourself to it. Yeah. Yep. Start choosing those things that you're so excited, that seem so fun to do. Yeah. So I just want to put that out there, and have you guys start to feel your connection to self. Start talking to yourself like in a way that is positive, loving. If it's at all negative and time crunch and time, like, that's too much ego. That's too much regular everyday self. I'm talking loving, boost yourself up, say you got this, know you've got this, but feel it. I think feeling is something that we all are a little numb to, because we've went too much on the outside, and our reflection back has been pain. So we numb ourselves and we say, oh, my heart's numb. I don't feel. And when you say that to me, something has happened to you to trigger that, because we actually all come in with open hearts and openness of love, and our true nature is being positive. Our true nature is at ease. Our true nature is loving. So what triggered you? What happened where your heart is closed off, where you're not feeling, where you feel numb? So those are the things I'm saying. Are you feeling connected? If you're not, if that is an issue with you, it's okay. Know that it's okay, and that you can make a choice to go within, to connect to me, or to connect to anyone you resonate with. And that just means who you feel comfortable around, because it always comes down to being comfortable, knowing that you are amazing in there, and that you just have an emotion that is right there. I always say those emotions just kind of dangle right in front of our face and make us feel a certain way. Some of us have held on to it a lot longer than others, but and the older we get, the harder it will be to release the emotion. We end up getting dis-ease in the body, because we're not at ease. We're off. We're vibrating in a negative way. And honestly, right now, Earth still has that available for all of us. We can totally be in the negative. We can. And I said it with my last podcast of us. We've been doing this. We've been in the negative. So it's always being in the positive. It's enjoying these moments, enjoying laughter, enjoying funny moments. So yeah, because life does come at you, and it comes at me too. And I use my tools. Of course, I know meditation. Of course, I know my channeling, and I can, see what is happening and maybe kind of maneuver through it a little bit more with my skills. Generally, it's just doing Reiki on myself at this point. I have already dabbled in the past lives, dabbled in my Akashic records, and although my higher self allows it at any given time, there's still this teaching that I'm teaching myself of go within and you find your own answers. Yeah, because soon enough, podcasts won't be available, soon enough, TV, all these outside in is going to dissipate because we're going to learn to go inside out. We're going to go within and we're going to know all the answers we need to know for us, for our own individualness. And I think that's really important to know is that it won't take any time at all from any of you to pretty much get that sense of calmness, zen, connection to self, your angels, your guardians, galactic team, whoever is up there or right there, they're right there. And so they're already waiting for you to get to this point. And so it wouldn't take much. I've seen some people excel so fast. Within 3 months, they are channeling. They could be corporate and have been CEO and have been in that world, very structured, very ABC, 1, 2, 3, like, if you know what I mean, just very structured. And they excelled so fast. It's allowing it to come in. It's allowing the excitement. It's allowing the healing. Because again, I confirmed this last time. I don't heal. I just guide you. You heal. I, I think it's ego to say, like, if someone says, oh, I heal people. I think sometimes people do get in their head of wanting to be that person, and that's beautiful. But I feel like for me, I don't need, I'm not that person. I just love guiding you because I feel like it's more a better, I'm losing my words. It's so funny. Well, just like, it's just better. It breaks down your own belief system and breaks down the wall that has been built up for who knows how long. And it stays gone and it dissolves once you get through it. Once you find what you're supposed to find, it can dissolve. But most of us want to hold on to it because it's like we get too human and we get to, I guess it's the ego part that says, well, that's not going to work for you because you have to do this job and live in this place. And I can guarantee you guys are saying that. Like, I already almost feel that energy of, I don't know if that would work for me. Right. And that's okay. That's the other thing too, is like, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but there's all sorts of techniques out there. And it's not about doing all these techniques. Really, it's just about you going within, you connecting to your spirit guides, your galactic, whoever is over there that needs you to connect. That's what it's all about. Yeah, it's neat. It's fun. I don't know. I love it a lot. And I have so much gratitude for it. It's almost I feel like it's an honor. That's the kind of feeling you get because you then honor yourself. You then love yourself that you did it. You made it over that mountain that just seems so giant, right? And that's where we're at, the beginning of that mountain. It looks so giant. Letting go of things that were so painful, because you figure if I let them go, then what happened to me will just be unnoticed. And it's not for the world to notice. It's the healing you deserve. Because we all have that. All of us. We all have layers of that. I like to do affirmations, of course. And so when they pop up, I definitely love to express that to you. So when a situation does come about, you can say things like, I can change this. There's always a solution. I love that. How simple of a concept. You don't have to think of extravagant things. You don't have to say, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't, we get so in our head. Yeah, we just get so in our head. And when that happens, pull yourself back. Maybe don't give yourself an answer at all. Pull yourself back. Wait a minute. Let me reconnect. Hand over the heart. Because it generally comes from the heart. I think that's really the biggest thing to understand, is a lot of it's coming from the heart. And always make certain it is worthy of you and worthy of you to take action. Hi, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. Yeah, and not getting yourself sucked into another repeated pattern. I love the universe because, again, law of attraction. So when you understand law of attraction, I have to put it in there because it's such like an orchestra. So when you understand that you are the universe and the universe is you consciously, it's always going to say, are you ready for this? Okay, well, let's see. Let's give her a situation. Let's give him a situation. And again, it's another exact situation of what you may have had last time, but it's a different face. It's a different person all of a sudden. But wow, the same situation, the same lesson, but it's going to give you another personality, another person. Most of the time, no. I want to say it takes a few to understand that we're getting that's what law of attraction is saying. It's like, hey, are you ready for this? Sometimes we're going to say, nope, that's painful. Nope, I'm not ready to release that emotion because that happened to me when I was 5 and I don't want to let it go yet. Right? Isn't that amazing? And then sometimes we don't even know where it happened. That's why I love QHHT, because sometimes it is from a past life that we're like, oh, what was that from? And going under is really incredible. It does open that channel, opens you to, that's why I chose open to the universe, because it literally opens you to the universe. You realize consciously we all have it in our minds. We all have it there. It's this beautiful consciousness that is embedded in us. So it's quieting that part down. It's saying, hey, I'm here. I can see. That turns your light on. Then above, they're like, oh, perfect. Let's pour some information. Let's send them a challenge. Can they? Because that's what we're doing here. This is just a school. It's a hard knock life. Earth right now, coming out of the 3D, third density energy, and 3D energy. Oh my gosh, emotions, ridicule, judgment. See if those are your main things during the day. Do you judge everything? But really, you're just mirroring yourself. You're just mirroring this reflection. I don't like that. Why? Because it gives me a weird feeling. Do you know what I mean? So really breaking down when you start to judge, because almost guarantee our true 3D, third density energy is very judgy. We judge each other all the time and ridicule each other all the time. I see it on a regular basis. It's how do you handle it? How do you deal with it? Do you get sucked in, or do you pull yourself back and say, I'm good. I don't need to endure that. But most of the time, we don't have that in us. Most of the time, we're like, oh, we're going to go head to head. Or if you're too of a softie, you get someone who really kind of challenges you, or vice versa. Lots of scenarios. But I wrote this down because judgment, I feel, is most of our heavy emotions. We judge for our own self to navigate so that we're always staying safe in a way. It's the fight or flight, we're in survival mode. We're always just trying to survive the environment. It's crazy. It's really mind-blowing when you break that down to think, oh gosh, I don't want to judge you. I don't mind whatever you do as you do it. No judgment. What does that look like in your life? If you really were to pull yourself back and stop judging, you would realize how worthy you are, how loving you are. It's our true nature, how compassionate we are. Earth needs that. She's so alive and she's so evolving with us. We can't go backwards at this point. And we're now, look at the time, 2025. Like I said in my last podcast, it's amazing the transformation we've all have been through in the last, 2020, COVID, going through it, experiencing it, just weeding out things we don't want in life, putting in things we do, but more or less just surrendering that judgment to self, knowing we're worthy, not looking for others to judge. It happens. It was so natural that it was definitely a different world, if you ask me, before 2020, and now we're in 2025, and wow, that you are enough, that you are worthy, that you're special. We all are special. I don't just have these gifts. You guys have them too. And I guess that's my real message, is that you have them too. How do they look for you? And I did the other podcast too with my friends, and I even said, what is that for you? Is it feelings? Is it colors? You don't have to see. I see, but that's just something I have worked towards because I've always had imagination. And so for me, that was natural. It may be like that for you, but it may be just feelings. It may be just colors. I always say allow that. Maybe it's light language. Allow it. Allow it to come through. Allow it to radiate your body. Allow it to hook you up. That's what I love. It's just hooking you up, making you feel more at ease, more peaceful. I love it. I appreciate who listens to me, because I know that whatever you do take, you're going to feel a little bit better. You're going to be able to sleep a little bit better. It just takes that other layer off of you that was dwelling and judgy and so much ridicule and not worthy enough. So, yeah. And as I feel like as we go into the future and as we keep moving every day into the future, that's what we're doing. Our brains are set up with past, present, and future. But as we go into the future, it dissolves past, present, and future. And it's just present. It's just the now. And I love that. I love that it is just in the now. That is another reason why we chose Living in the Now for our podcast as a group. So when that is posted, I will have it connected almost to this. I would love for you guys to, wherever you feel resonating to go to. I love that. And I just leave that open to you and the universe and directing you where that love is to keep boosting yourself up, to keep giving yourself another layer of love and compassion. I feel like we layer ourselves with negativity. Oh, I took that layer off. That was horrible. That was ridicule and judgment. Oh, I took that layer off. That was abandonment and, and just going into I don't, now that I'm on the different perspective of it, broader, like, thought of all of it, to think we layered ourselves with negativity is mind blowing. All I want to do now is layer ourselves with love and light and layer ourselves. Layering meaning like there's different parts of us in the chakras that have these emotions as it's filtering through this reality, going into a higher consciousness. And as we are going to higher consciousness, a lot of our bodies are breaking down. So I just did a session and bringing your body in. That means moving it. That means getting yourself, whatever exercise or movement is calling to you. I think I even said that in my last podcast, is like, move the body, bring it along with you. Because see, we're getting energy stuck in the body. So our shoulders hurt. It's usually a joint area. So the shoulder, the hips, the leg, the knees, the neck, the back. They all do mean something, because the back is like putting the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it not, and it's there, So moving through this energy, releasing it, transmuting it, I think that's important. Big time is to bring the body in with you through this energy, navigating through life more with enjoyment as your first indicator. Does this bring me joy? There's 10 things I can do today. What brings me the most joy out of the 10 things? I'm going to start with that first. Right. So that's generally how I like to lead my life. And of course, the universe does throw things at me. People pass away. That triggers me. There is sometimes moments where, judgment, ridicule does come to me. I do realize it's just the universe saying, hey, did you get rid of that? Is it still there? Because if it's not there and it happens, I'm not going to have a reaction. Like if it's dissolved and I'm good with it, my reaction to it is like, I am enough. I'm worthy. I'm good. And feeling it. It's not even me just saying it. It's me feeling it. That's my next step. So sure, we can think it, then say it, but feeling it is huge. That seals that seals it, is the feeling. Self-care. I can't even express that enough. Self-care, hooking yourself up, hooking the body up, eating healthy, leaning towards more fresh, organic, raw, healthier foods, vibrational foods, colorful, not dye colorful, but I mean like carrot, orange. I mean, orange. I mean, a red apple. I mean, just like in general, healthy, colorful food. And really just, I think that was one of my messages to one of my clients, just eating very healthy, organic. To pay attention to those sugary drinks. If you do have them, limit yourself a little bit. Don't have them 5 days a week. Try working on that, becoming aware of that, because it's really damaging the body. And if you want to do that, then that's what you do. And no judgment there. It's just more of these little tidbits to help you along to a better you, I suppose, as we all can always be better. I see that for myself too. And that's just something I like to do. I like to be conscious of that. Not to say I don't eat anything that would be probably not the best. I definitely have gotten myself to the point where sometimes it's okay to have something very yummy and indulging, but it's not doing it, I guess, daily. I think we kind of all got on this kick of doing everything like that daily, and that's what can be hard on the body. So, you know, it's paying attention to that. It's putting in the good food in the body, but also meditating, clearing out what may be there that doesn't serve you anymore. But that is why I offer the modalities that I offer, because this will help you get to that next step, to the step of maybe making better choices, food choices, or maybe healthier choices mentally, or whatever it is. It's just giving you that one more extra step up, because it's your life. You're navigating it. You find me. You put the indicator out. That's the neat part of it all. It's your life. And how do you want your life to look? And generally, most of us want it to be amazing and extravagant and premium and top tier. That was the message today, a top tier life experience. And laugh a lot more. I feel like we don't laugh enough. We laugh at things that, I don't know. But it's just like laughing is such a big deal. And I know so many people who don't laugh, and I'm like, did you laugh today? I laugh very easily, so I'm so thankful for that. But I know a lot of people who don't, and there's no judgment there. It's more just love, appreciation, and knowing you can. Like, I know you got it in there. I know you do. You can laugh it off, laugh at yourself. We take things too seriously, and if you're in these moments, laugh it off. It's silly. Yep, we are too hard on ourselves. We worry too much, and it's really pulling yourself back, reversing that whole role, and putting enjoyable things in our life. Yeah, so I think that's really about it that I wanted to focus on. So, yeah, so if you have a lot of things going on in your life right now, there is some high energy. It's definitely going to be a lot more intense. Again, it's okay. It's intense for all of us right now. We're all feeling it. I always feel like, too, is we're very much like a swarm of bees. I always feel like that, like a swarm of bees. And when the vibration gets too intense, the bees really start buzzing, and they do it collectively together. And they kind of calm each other's down by doing it. And so that's something else I really love, is doing meditation in a group, because it's so empowering. We are collectively coming together and just integrating this beautiful, powerful platform of energy. And yeah, and I love it. It's soothing for me. It's soothing for my mind. It's a lot of fun. And it's just fun to be able to see how cool you really are, and all the cool stuff that we have embedded in us. What's your skill? Well, yeah, and you wouldn't know until you go within. So go within and see what comes out. Share your experience with me by email. I would love it. So Jen, JENN, at happylioncenter.com. I would love to hear your experience of life and just your journey, and like what works for you, and tell me how you feel, connected to yourself. Like, are you feeling connected? Are you feeling withdrawn? So yeah, let me know. I would love to be there for you guys. And thank you so much for being here today and listening, or whenever you do listen. I do appreciate it. And always love and light to you guys. And that's it. Yeah, thank you so much.